Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with
Haaland! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, shooting chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Foden. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Applies the finish! I've got to be quick to recover this. Played with finesse. And the shot! And it's a goal! Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Valverde. Chouameni. And it's Valverde. Marmoush. Haaland. And it's Reinders. Oh, no joy this time. Bellingham. For Valverde. Rodrigo. Mbappe. And he shoots! He's got it all! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again...
Big chance! They've played it short. And it's Camavinga. No way through, so back it comes. And the finish! It's in! And the comeback is complete! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Vinicius Junior demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cherki. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Out to the left it goes. And now the breakaway. Chouameni. Madrid finding their passes. Bellingham. Drive. There's the shot! Reinders. Marmouche. Now it's Haaland. Alexander-Arnold. More and more pressure on the ball here. Camavinga lays it forward. Bellingham. And it's Chouameni. Bernardo Silva. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is a little undercooked. In with the challenge. Bernardo Silva. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Reinders. Rodri. And Guardiol. Ruben Dias. Could be danger here. Oh, just skips past his man. Mbappe. He's had a shot! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid go into the lead. And this could be the final action of the first half. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Camavinga. Shot, surely! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Madrid are up by 1 then, but really feel they should be up by more.
Everyone, please welcome to the
Caution
field.
certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Madrid hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. Played out wide. Bellingham is there and he can shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nice interception, well timed. Valverde. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Bellingham. Eder Militao. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Reinders looking to penetrate opposition lines. Camavinga cuts out the pass. And he's straight offside. Eder Militao. That's a throw. Bellingham. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rodri, and he cuts out the supply. Camavinga. And here's Bellingham. Goes for a shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And here's Marmouche. Valverde. Rodrigo. Oh, played right into his path. Very nicely done.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Foden. Haaland. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rudiger. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's a sharp little ball here. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cherki. Good purposeful running this. Tchouaméni for Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Pass somewhat off target. Foden. And it's Reinders. Rodrigo. Great vision. And it's been played through. Brilliantly cut out. Reinders. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cherki. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's through here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Bellingham, and the through ball. He's in a great position here. Chance! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! How? And that is as far as it goes. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Mbappe, very... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
We have already started here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Heading backwards. Great vision. Eder Militao deals with that comfortably. Vardiol does really well to win the ball there. Marmouche, little pass back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's had a shot! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cherki. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. They're urging him to shoot. Ake did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Haaland, looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ruben Dias. Chouameni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Mbappe finds himself offside. Foden. Here's Haaland. Marmouche. Nicely weighted ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodrigo. Valverde gets into a good position. Bellingham. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Danger averted for now. And it's Tchouaméni. And he's in on Mbappe! You've got to be quick to recover this. Cherki. Haaland, who does have an assist to his name. He has found the way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Valverde. Bellingham. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rodrigo. He's free. He has got real chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Can he finish? He scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And now he has two. Madrid go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe picks it up out wide.
There will be
And the finish! Tchouaméni. And it's Valverde. He's had it taken off him. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
Please welcome our players.
So
everyone.
there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Madrid are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Haaland. The referee's awarded a free kick. Quickly taken. Now it's Foden. Cherki. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's going for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Foden. It's Bernardo Silva. Marmoush. Cherki. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri picks it up from the goal kick. Haaland gets flagged offside. Rudiger. And it's Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Takes a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's got away. Ake, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Foden. Marmoush. Now it's Haaland. That has been slung wide.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Haaland. And that was very necessary. And that's a throw-in. Cherki. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's found the way through. Nicely shaped cross. Bernardo Silva. Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Cherki. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Foden has it in a wide position, and we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Reinders. Foden. Haaland. Oh, good spread. Opts to play it back. Reinders.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Very much into the last knockings. Foden. And it's Reinders. And here's Foden. Caught offside that time.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And reclaimed it in a trice. A heavy challenge.
There will be
Foden.
1 minute added time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Cherki. And he's well positioned here. Reinders. Shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Desperate defending required here. Foden goes short. Foden is onto this.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And that's that. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines.
It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Chance!
Rodrigo.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. That is lovely. Reinders. Rodri. Doku. And here's Haaland. Haaland is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Foden really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Courtois claims comfortably.
And now a sudden chance to counter. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
And the finish! He's delivered all right! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Could be danger here. He's picked his way through. Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
And they've got rid. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Not the most accurate pass.
Doku.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Picked out brilliant. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Reinders.
Reinders showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Alexander-Arnold
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's surging through. And the shot!
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bernardo Silva. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so... Tries a shot!
Reinders really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide.
That has not gone well. Valverde. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Doku. Cherki. Here's Doku. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Tchouaméni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that is a good ball to find it. He's having a shot! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rodrigo, Mbappe, and he's managed to get free, and that's been drilled in, and he's heaved it away, and it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. The second half then just getting going. Rodri, and it's Reinders, and here's Haaland, and here's Foden, and this is Bernardo Silva, and he's made sure that's not getting through. More and more pressure on the ball here. Valverde, here's Tchouaméni, and he's forced to go back. Camavinga. And this is Bernardo Silva. Foden. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Back when it goes. Oh, good ball. This looks promising. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And he's intervened well there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Doku. Doku going full steam ahead down the left flank. Cherki. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's a very deep... Mbappe! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to complete the turnaround. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Madrid go into the lead.
The attendance
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Foden making good progress on the right-hand side. Plays it in low. And he's there to clear it. Rolls it backwards. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Cherki. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Spread out to the left. Doku.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Gets a good foot in there. Haaland. Oh, good spread. He's in space and looking for options. And it's Bernardo Silva. Tries to pass it through. Good read, needed to be. Camavinga.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he cuts out the supply. Cherki. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior. Ruben Dias. Just about up to 75 minutes. Cherki. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Knocks it into space. Well read. And the danger is averted. Rodri. It's Bernardo Silva. Out to the right. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Oh, it's come off the upright. He can get that clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
This might spell danger. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Doku. Cherki. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe goes steaming forward. Oh, perfectly measured that. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And yes, it's him, and a chance! Off the post! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. And he goes for a shot! Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Vinicius Junior. That pass isn't the best. Chouameni driving forwards. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
No way through. Goes to finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The action has already started. Bellingham, there he goes, motoring forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. And it's Bellingham. Haaland could move up a gear here. Now it's Haaland. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Oh, it's played into the area. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yeah, I'd have picked him to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
The most accurate pass. Foden gets a good foot in there. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
This looks promising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's superb. He could be in here. Now it's Rodrigo. He might be in. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Very nicely done. Valverde. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. Good ball, good take. Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Spread out to the left. Doku. He has found the way through. Turns and goes back. That's very neat. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Rodri. Bellingham. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe. Pass is just off target. Reinders. And it's Nunez. Sends it crossfield. Distributed tidily. Foden. Ball played for Matheus Nunez. Now it's Doku. Rodri. He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a really well-measured ball. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Rodri. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the action is back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
They've played it short. Now it's Foden. Crosses it in. Cleared without hesitation. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Doku. Doku going full steam ahead down the left flank. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Valverde. And it's Rodri. Cherki. Somewhat off target. Eder Militao. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Ake gets a foot in here. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Rodri. That's a good ball out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Reinders. Rodri. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Doku. A heavy challenge. Rudiger. Here's Tchouaméni. Valverde. Now Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe! Lovely bit of skill. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Rodrigo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Nice physical challenge. Alexander-Arnold. Goes looking wide. And he's forced to go back. Rodri. Reinders. Bernardo Silva. Vinicius Junior. And it's Tchouaméni. Just eases him off the ball. Bernardo Silva. Doku. He's found a way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. Tchouaméni getting this one clear. And it's Bernardo Silva. Knocks it out wide. Ake. This is it then, now or never.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bellingham.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And he's in on goal. Nice control. He's found a way. Mbappe! Yes, he's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead. Chance for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
2 minutes has been indicated.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Eder Militao deals with that comfortably.
Alexander-Arnold. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Tchouameni,
Defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
and the finish!
And we have our very first corner.
And it's been taken short.
And it's Camavinga. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's lost his man here.
Oh, shooting chance!
Cherki. It's a really well-measured ball.
Foden. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Alexander-Arnold.
Alexander-Arnold.
Goes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
And he's been shifted off it. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here.
Foden! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And that has left him in a heap.
And it's Bellingham.
Valverde
Pinches it off him.
Valverde really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And that is a little undercooked.
Valverde, good running, strong and purposeful. And the shot! He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Quality ball. Vinicius Junior.
And he's managed to get free.
Vinicius Junior.
Big chance! It's fallen kindly here.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Madrid have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold
Plays it short.
has cut it out.
And now they can spring out of defence.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Bellingham.
Vinicius Junior.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Reinders. Now it's Haaland.
Cherki.
Lovely pass.
He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
And they've got a throw. Not the most convincing of passes.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Valverde, who does have an assist to his name. Rodrigo. Oh, good spread. Foden. Oh, sweet feet. Great vision. Shot, surely! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tchouaméni. Now Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Takes a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rodrigo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. He has found the way through. That's tidy. And it's Valverde. He's in a great position here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Chooses to go cross-field. Doku. And he's on a charge.
Such good technique.
Doku. He's taking on the lot of them. Cherki. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And a shot! It's there! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now, this could be a chance.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
This match was 71,898.
That is good alertness. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Valverde. Now it's Haaland. Foden. And he's onside. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Oh, he's found support out wide. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Now Eder Militao. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham looking to penetrate off. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Same again, same outcome.
Just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
But there's going to be another change here.
Substitution.
Nico Gonzalez. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. Dealing with the pressure. He scored! Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Haaland. And it's Kovacic.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Doku providing an outlet on that flank. Gonzalez. And here's Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kovacic. Camavinga.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Oh, no joy this time. Doku. He's making a real surge on the left. Foden. Played out towards the right wing. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Kovacic. And this is Bernardo Silva.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Very much into the last knockings. Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 3 minutes
That is
time.
expertly dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Haaland.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good ball out wide. Bernardo Silva. He is through here. Well, there's the clearance. That's the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And already we're underway here. Goes for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come early. And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And that has left him in a heap. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Eder Militao. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Shoots! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable... Oh, what a... He's having a shot! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Vinicius Junior. Good driving run. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a great ball here. Spread it left. Now it's Rodrigo. Valverde. Bellingham. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Foden providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Valverde, nicely aimed pass. Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. For Valverde. Mbappe! And he's only too happy to take that back. Doku. That's a good ball out wide. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He might be in here. He's found some space. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
That could spell trouble. Haaland, Doku. There's the shot! It's in! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Vinicius Junior. That is lovely. And that's a good ball. Plenty to aim at here. Looking to play him in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Rodri. And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rodri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner.
A header! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic.
Shot a goal!
He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Foden. Rodrigo. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. And he's certainly onside here. And Mbappe! Out to the left it goes. And the first half is done. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. So once again, we're underway. Ruben Dias. Foden. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's got away. Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him!
Well, clearly there was some serious talking done in that dressing room during the break, because they've started this second half with much more intent, and the captain's finish was sublime. Just the ideal tonic for the remainder.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Madrid take the lead.
Doku. And Cherki.
Rodri. Distributed tidily.
And it's Nunez.
Foden.
Matheus Nunes. And it's Rodri.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Rodrigo.
Valverde.
The attendance for this
Threads
match
one
was
in.
70,900.
And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Reinders.
Vardiol.
Rodri.
And Cherki.
Looking for options for movement.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Alexander-Arnold, and it's Valverde. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tchouaméni. Can he get it through? Rodri. Haaland. Now it's Foden. Matheus Nunes. Valverde. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Haaland. A probing pass. Oh, that was vital. Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. Matheus Nunes. And the return pass. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Reinders. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Sensational from Bernardo Silva. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Reinders.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
This is it then, now or never. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Real chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And the flag has stayed down. And they've got rid. And that's that. Madrid proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Mbappe very much did.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And already we're underway here. Frimpong. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cabarsi.
Isaac! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And another try! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
De Jong. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Soboslai. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Koundé. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Pedri. Dani Olmo. He has found the way through. Brilliantly cut out. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Araujo. Barcelona finding their passes. Now it's Rashford. He's beaten. Can he finish?
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. They've played it short. And here's Rafinha. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Isak. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool have broken through. There's the shot! He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here.
And the shot! He has done it! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Liverpool take the lead. Dani Olmo finds himself offside.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ferran Torres. And he's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Lovely bit of skill. Konate deals with that comfortably. McAllister. Now it's Wirtz. Now it's Isak. Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to play it through. Rashford. Can he finish? It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Ekitike.
Distributed tidily. Wirtz. He's having a shot! Oh, horrible miscue.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's a sharp pass. And that is expertly dealt with. Rashford. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball.
There will be 3 minutes.
McAllister. Szoboszlai. Ekitike. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Liverpool have a free kick. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Oh, important interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Dijk. That has not gone well. And the first half is done. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7.
Liverpool get the second half going.
Coming on to replace him is number 9, Robert
Gravenberg. And here's Isak. Wirtz gets into a good position. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's being shifted off it. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Rashford, given the lift of his goal. Rafinha. Now this could be a chance. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ball is over the line. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Isak. He's in plenty of space here. Kubasi. Ekitike. And here's Szoboszlai. Little pass back. Oh, red. Nice interception. Pedri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Over to the left. Rafinha has it out wide and in space. And it's Pedri. Gives it back. Rashford.
This is De Jong.
Oh, super ball.
Rashford.
It's Rashford! Oh, it's come off the upright.
The attendance
Barcelona
for this match
perhaps
was
wondering what the best time is for their
70,987.
next substitution. Pedri.
Dani Olmo.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Isak.
Isak just eases him off the ball.
Isak.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Pedri. De Jong. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. De Jong
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Rashford has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
And it's been taken short.
Rafinha. And it's Pedri.
Nice control.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Rafinha.
Taking charge of the dead ball.
Rafinha.
Chance for a shot!
So, third corner of the game. Rafinha
With the short one.
stood up well to him there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Isak.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. McAllister aimed beyond the defence.
Picked out brilliantly.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Driving on and making good progress. Tries from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
This is it then, now or never. Pedri. Now it's Isak. Wirtz. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And here's Isak.
Oh, just skips, shapes to shoot!
Substitution for Barcelona, number 14.
We have got changes here
Rashford.
from both sides, in
Number
fact.
20.
Liverpool
Dani
take the lead.
Olmo.
Now it's just a question
Coming
of
on the
holding
field,
on.
number
Well, look,
10,
Peter, I feel I've got to
Yamal.
stress that there's still
Number
time for
6,
another, so we can't be
Gavi.
too presumptuous yet.
Substitution, 2 added minutes has
Time
been
added on
indicated.
will be 2 minutes. De Jong touches it back. And it's Pedri. Driving forward. That's the end. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Soboslai goes short. And he's whipped it across. De Jong. Soboslai! It's off target and by quite a way. Balde. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Szoboszlai threads one in. It's played through for him. Isak! Sensational from Isak!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's
Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's away. It's Rashford! It's in! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Real Lewandowski! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Isak. Stood up well to him there. And it's Olmo. Pedri. Now it's Rashford. He's through here. Now there's a... It's Rashford! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's following up! Oh, taken with style! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's a good run down the left. Aims beyond the defence. De Jong. Rafinha. Oh, this is a great position. And he's on his way. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's a sharp little ball here. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rashford. Now it's Lewandowski. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And it's De Jong. 5 minutes till the break. And this is Lewandowski. To McAllister. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Rafinha. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Robertson. Soboslai, who's set up one goal so far.
There will be 3
Rafinha gets a foot in here. The final seconds now. Rashford. Now it's Dani Olmo. Pedri. Dani Olmo. And here's Rashford. Shot, surely! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Barcelona leading by 2 in an incredible contest. It is still anyone's. So we're just settling back into this second half. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? And it's Frimpong. And he welcomes it in. And a chance! That has been knocked clear. Rafinha. Pedri. Rafinha. Oh, some tackle that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. De Jong defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through. Closing it. Lewandowski! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And this is Lewandowski. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He can run onto that. Shot a goal! He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Rashford. Dani Olmo. Tries to pass it through. Good read, needed to be. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Out to the right. And here's McAllister. He's on it, can he get away? Well, that looks a decent ball. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Olmo. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he's worked it through. Rashford is onto this. Wirtz. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Dani Olmo. Coming on the field is number
De Jong.
16, Fermin.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Wirtz has found the net here, of course. Wirtz. Szoboszlai. A heavy challenge. Gakpo. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rafinha. And the return pass. And it's De Jong. Gakpo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Jong. Pedri. Now it's Rashford. That's a cute ball. Lewandowski. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. De Jong. 5 minutes left on the clock. Lewandowski. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played out towards the right wing. Gravenberg. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. And no That is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Rashford. Oh, easy pickings there.
There will be 3 minutes added
Shin
time.
to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Isak. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's well spotted. De Jong. He can run onto that. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. He's trying to hit the front line here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Ødegaard. Zubimendi. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's found a way through. Eze! And that is wildly off target.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Valverde.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe. Madrid so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Lovely bit of skill. Good take, and is he in?
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Eze. Oh, that is a good ball to... He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Rice. Now he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. Can he stop it going out? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose in the earth...
And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! Eze at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Zubimendi. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Valverde. Great vision. Ødegaard. Zubimendi. And the shot! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's tried one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Bellingham. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Out to the left it goes. Valverde. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. For Valverde. Tchouaméni. Now Eder Militao.
There
It's
will be
Bellingham.
1 minute added time.
Saka. Great ball if he can get there. Chance, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out! A potential goal of the season contender. And we hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't...
Saka! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham tries to play it through. Saka. Camavinga goes sliding in. Camavinga wins the duel this time.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Rodrigo. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, robust challenge. Almost an hour
The
gone.
attendance for this match was 71,600.
There's the crossfield ball. And it's Eze. Ødegaard looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. Courtois, in the context of the game, he must save it. He has missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
More and more pressure on the ball here. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Alexander-Arnold. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Ødegaard. Bellingham. Mbappe knocks it into space. Valverde gets into a good position. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. And here's Valverde. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Nicely spread. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going full steam ahead down the left flank. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham. For Valverde. Valverde. Ødegaard. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Calafiori. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Eder Militao has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
He is through here. Big chance, corner. Arsenal have their second corner now. Tchouameni clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Eze looking to add to his goal.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Rodrigo. Coming on the field is number 24, Hausen. Substitutions taking place.
Oh no, this does not look good. Camavinga.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Played back. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Goes for a shot! And how did he not make it four?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Well, there's the clearance.
Added minute has been indicated.
Well, that's an excellent interception. Bellingham running with the ball. Now this could be a chance. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Saliba. There will be 4 extra minutes. Madueke. Great defending, strong and determined. Little doubt, that is a foul. Now it's Odegaard. That's at the end. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
The action has already started. Great vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Eze.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better...
Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
And that was very necessary.
Knocks it into space.
And it's Eze.
Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And a real chance to break the deadlock. He's in a good position here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he spark a counter here? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Now it's Eze. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. And he's managed to get free. He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. No, that's been intercepted. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, no joy this time. Alexander-Arnold. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. So we're still where we started right now.
Vinicius Junior.
That's a good foot in there. And it's Ødegaard.
Out to the left it goes. Lovely bit of skill.
Can he get on the end of this? Rudiger deals with that comfortably.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
Rudiger. It's Bellingham.
Foot in, and he has been fouled there.
Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Oh, that's well spotted. Rice. Arsenal are looking to break at pace, and he's worked it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Alexander-Arnold. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Valverde. We expected better, and so did he. Ødegaard. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. That has been slung wide. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Madrid have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Saka.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Bellingham. He's looking wide. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Now it's Saka. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? And it's Zubimendi. Aimed beyond the defence. There's no flag! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Looking for the run. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Calafiori spots it and intercepts. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Valverde, well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Camavinga. Camavinga tries to pass it through. Timber. Saka in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play. Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Chouameni. Ødegaard. And it's Rice. Played out to the left flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now Ødegaard. Oh, just tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Looking for a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Rice. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Trossard. Lovely feet. Throw in. Trossard picks it up out wide, and it's Ødegaard. Calafiori. Saliba. And it's Timber. It's a promising position.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Crosses it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Madueke sends it crossfield. Now it's Trossard. It's run loose here. Oh, that's neat. Trossard.
That was lovely, that.
Plays it in. Chance for a shot! Yes, he's done it! Save the best for last! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Arsenal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that
And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very...